We're kind of seeing it once again. Jankos, though, looking for his first gank of the game.
Flash away as Broken Blade flashes in for the chase. The red buff slow from Jankos. It's going to do quite a lot of work here. Bellows better to be available for Odoamne under the tower. Dead first blood G2.
Clean kill from G2. The expectation was that on the
Caps can hijack away an ultimate. Maybe the Cyclone a good possibility here. Call of the Forge got one as well, but Jankos already jumped on. Compass joined the fight. Blackett on his way up still. Caps going in with the Cyclone. The dive in from Targamas as well. The Whirling Death just short. Larson takes the first. The second of the fight will be going over to Comp. Broken Blade trading off towards the top side as Odoamne is forced away, but Odo almost winning out on the trades. Chipped away by Broken Blade. Another kill goes over to Comp as he gets the double on the Zeri and the Rift Toad next on the menu for Rogue.
Does Rogue want to chase down Broken Blade? He has Larson is looking for him. He could get the execute, but he doesn't get the Q over the wall. He's just going to recall. Larson should have the WEQ, and he tags him, so Broken Blade will die as well. This will be 4 kills to Rogue from that team fight. For the 1-kill trade from Broken Blade. Really good engage by Rogue.
Really good engage indeed. Odoamne was struggling a little bit in the 1v1, but his ultimate was in setting up that play, and this is the biggest difference. This is what we wanted to see from Rogue, having that tool to actually start off the fight.
G2 a little bit hindered in this fight because Targamas isn't level 6. Your engage options become very slim when the Rakan only has a knock-up, so it's Caps who goes first on the engage, but the disengage was good. The Whirling Death so close, and Blackett was there late. You know, Comp was there first on the Zeri, so they can turn, and G2 lacking that engage, lacking that level 6 Rakan means they all fall. Rogue get everything. G2, Broken Blade managed to get that solo kill into Odo, but
Impact as the team fights go on here. Maoran caught. Caps trying to get onto him. The charm coming out as well. Beautiful from Caps. Caught the clone as he tried to get away. The charm coming out onto Larson as well as the knockback with the Emperor's Divide, and Larson's shut down. As soon as we praise Rogue, G2 strike back.
You cannot shut down the power of Caps. No matter if he's behind, no matter if G2 is behind in early game, he will always find these plays, predicts Malrang's W on the Wukong in the right way, lands it from his vision. He didn't see him, he was invisible. But he just blind guesses that he's around here. And then it's the takeaway of the Azir ult that seals the deal.
Look at this charm here. See as he ease in. Targamas is trying to retreat, but then Larson actually eases in, ends up getting charmed, and then Caps is able to land that ultimate.
Comp now. He doesn't really want to flank on Yone, you have to imagine, but that ward looks like the best option for him. The pink is also good. Just stay with the rest of the team. Now, where's the Ornhorn? Where's the engage from Rogue? They need to be quick on this.
2000 HP on the Dragon Call of the Forge got dodged by everyone in Rogue. They called in the Forge God, but the Tempered Fate finds the backline. Unbreakable Shield coming up with the Whirling Death. There's a shutdown, and immediately Black gets online. There's 2. Looking for 3 as Malrang tries to get away, but the chase is on, and there's no escape for the Monkey King. You have to feel dice to the tower. G2 with a perfect team fight.
What an insane wombo combo from Broken Blade. Look back at this fight. So, as Medic highlighted, the Ornn ultimate doesn't really connect onto anyone. People just walk past it. We're also going to keep our eyes on how much the Dragon great engage from Broken Blade. The follow-up immediately from the Rakan. The pillar then separates everyone. Flacken cashes out. And then you see Caps here with the ultimate. Just flawless execution. Rogue don't even have an opportunity to answer back.
It's just incredible, isn't it? G2's just the way they play these fights, micro.
Rogue looking to try and stop it from being 3-0 this time. Black is still caught. The quickness from Targamas though distracts the rest of Rogue, and Jankos now can look to step forward. Broken Blade coming in. Caps back in base. TP's behind them. What have you got, Caps? Broken Blade trying to get onto that backline. Whirling Death coming in as well, and G2 are quite separate here. Yeah, Broken Blade will dive all the way across. Caps is going to get away as well somehow. Glacial Fisher stolen away. Caps no flash, and the rest of G2 just collapsing.
Wow.
What? No! What?
That's Caps, baby. That's Caps on Silas.
It's also Broken Blade on Yone. The amount of time he just wasted of 3 or 4 people, knocked them all up, went all the way across the map back to his E.
Oh no, Caps, don't do it.
Just continues. Maybe a bit too deep here, but he has target solo laners here, and we'll see it again, because what happens is it looks like Flackett's caught, and Odoamne's ult very good at sniping where he thinks Flackett will land, so it hits the back half, but there's no follow-up for Rogue now. Now let's keep our eyes on Jankos. He's going to flash out in a second, and watch Broken Blade here with his E. Watch how much time he buys. Jankos is flashing out. Broken Blade's ulting past everyone.
He misses everyone.
Flashes the knock-up, but look, everyone on Rogue saying, let's go on Yone.
At this
then
point,
this knock-up dashes out, and Caps does the rest.
And the rest of G2 is still in the river.
So so he steals away the Braum ultimate. The rest of Rogue aren't actually following up on Odoamne, who's trying to then help get the kill onto Caps. and then Caps and Target was basically.
Odo is full armor
I will
as well,
say
right?
that like
Dealing with broken blades,
Rogue
so.
at this
TP top here from Rogue. They're making a play of their own.
Yeah, Jankos with not the optimal Herald as Larson looks for Jankos here. He's going to be able to force him down towards the bottom side. Subjugate coming out. Call of the Forge got there as well. There's one. Target's trying to get into the back line.
3.
They sealed as they dive onto them. Broken Blade going in. That's 1. Target's still alive somehow. And now Larson's caught in the midst of 4 flashes away but can't survive. Targamas, Leandri's tick is enough to burn him down, but Baron on the menu for G2. It looks like they will not go for it.
They don't really have anyone to tank it, but we can see how mobile G2's comp is. The Sylas, the Yone, the Rakan in and out constantly. Rogue really just want to play a straight up front to back, but G2 will never give it to them. It's a 3-for-2, so not the end of the world for Rogue. Actually a lot better than the previous fights, but it just looks so G2 one-sided from the outside.
And you have to think back to last split. It was game 3 where Rogue, it just felt like everything started to fall apart, and you feel it falling apart right now once again for Rogue. They tried to make a play. The idea behind the play is good. The execution, however, doesn't quite go their way. They initiate onto Jankos, they find that pick, and it looks good, but then the re-engage from G2.
And it's a re-engage from Targamas. Gets onto 2, and then it's Broken Blade with the ult. It gets onto 3. The Whirling Death, everyone's flashing away, everyone's spinning up. Your front line's in your back line. Odoamne's in Narnia, Larson's in the 1v4. It's really not the fight Rogue wanted, and G2, Targamas dies in the end.
Caps is basically just taking the best bits from Azir and making them look even better.
Yeah.
He has stolen so many.
1,000 on it. Rogue trying to step forward, but as you say, Casual, it's just gone. Call of the Forge got there as Broken Blade dives in with the Fate Seal, dodges to the side by Comp. Fate Seal goes back. Broken Blade diving away from this one. Comp trying to put the damage down, but he's just chipped away at. Call of the Forge got stolen away by Caps as they look for the chase. G2 get the Baron, get out.
God, these team fights must be so frustrating for Rogue. Broken Blade goes in, he goes out. Targamas goes in, he goes out. Then it's Caps' turn. They're basically playing tag at this point, G2. They get a Baron, and Rogue are just so chunked out from the initiators that they can't follow up.
Caps.
Marang dodge across the wall, but so can Caps. Misses the chains this time. Marang though still down to half HP.
No, he won't, will
For a
he?
second I thought Caps was like gonna walk 1,000 in a couple of other places as well. Can get to reset and buy that. Trimby here,
damage.
no way for him to get away from this one. Trimby falls for the 3rd time this game.
And now with the numbers advantage, they can just siege onto this tier 3 in the mid lane. G2 looking to break the base of Rogue, and they're looking to make this a quick 3-0.
They are looking unstoppable right now.
There were doubts, there were question marks. At the end of the regular season, they definitely looked good, but how good would they be in playoffs? The answer is they look damn good. This team is proving themselves to be a cut above the rest in Europe, and they're looking to represent Europe as one of the top 2 seeds. Remember, winning here today will give you a bye through the play-in straight into the group stage. You'll be 1st or 2nd seed representative. It will definitely give you an easier time.
It also means you get to go to the finals in Malmö.
That also
without
true.
having to play in the lower bracket final. G2 so consistent when they do get there, have won 9 of the 10 times they've made it to finals, only losing to Fnatic in 2018.
Given Fnatic's form, there's a real chance that Fnatic could meet them there. Of course, still a long road for Fnatic to go. They will be playing Mad tomorrow, but his Broken Blade over the wall.
Looking for the damage on the Comp. Manages to get away from that one.
TP
Poking away as well.
Caps.
TPing up towards the front lines here.
Wave clear is good though from Rogue. They will hold the line for now. The tower remains healthy, but the super minions starting to stack up in mid lane.
30 seconds left for the Baron, 25 seconds left now. They'll have a wave to work with. I think they're going to get this bot tier 2. Rogue could go for a Hail Mary defense, but is it worth it on tier 2? Not the best positioning for blue team, and Caps is threatening this dive.
Quickness coming out. Caps goes in with the Emperor's Divide. The knock up onto Comp as well. They put everything in the Comp basket and he's been shut down. Jankos takes him underneath the tower. G2 may have overextended. Caps though with the Kingslayer just healing himself up. Flacket in the midst of them as well. Stopwatch from him. Flashes away. Marang trying to put the damage down, but Flacket's still alive somehow. TP into the base as Broken Blade looks to end the game. Caps diving forward in a 2v1. Caps wins these. Of course he bloody does. Caps has gone to bed and Claps is back. Oh baby, G2 looking like the G2 of old, demolish Rogue, and they will make their way to their 11th final and look to make it lucky number 10 in terms of titles. Unstoppable, they look amazing right now. G2 will close it out 3-0 versus Rogue.